HeLa. If you've kept up with science these past few years, you'll recognize that name anywhere. What few people know is the story behind the cells, the woman behind them. This is the journey of Henrietta Lacks. Lacks was born Loretta Pleasant August 1st, 1920, in Roanoke, Virginia. She married distant cousin David Lacks on April 10th, 1941, and they had 5 children. During her 5th pregnancy, Henrietta felt a knot inside her and immediately went to Johns Hopkins Hospital, where she was diagnosed with cervical cancer. Days before her death, a small sample was taken from her cervix. This moment would affect worldwide history. The sample was wheeled across the hall to physician George Gay, who was collecting samples in search of a cell line that would live outside of the human body. After her untimely death in 1951, Henrietta's cells became virtually immortal. The question is, how do these cells stay alive? Henrietta's name wasn't given to the public until 1971, and her family wasn't fully aware of what her contributions to science meant. Mostly having only a 3rd grade education, most Lacks were not properly informed on the subject. Until Rebecca Skloot, the topic was unspoken of. Scientists think that there are about 3 main reasons for HeLa's immortality: HPV, syphilis, and cancer. HPV rarely results in cancer, but in Henrietta's case, it did. Another unique thing about her cells is that it basically defies the effect of PCD, or programmed cell death. Today, scientists can order HeLa online for $80. These cells came without a woman's consent, and people know it. What is it like working with the cells all day? I sat down with Aaron Atkins to talk about this. Question 1. What is it like working with the cells and knowing that they were stolen? I guess it's a conflicting thing because now there are lots of cell lines that we use and there isn't that conundrum. Like, okay, we're going to have you sign with your informed consent. Question 2. How do you use HeLa? So there are lots of cell lines and the ones I primarily use are bone cancer HeLa cells. I deplete the cells of what I need and see if it affects the others. It usually does, which is why we still don't have the cure to cancer. Question 3. When did you find out about Henrietta's life apart from the cell? I initially found out about her when I was in college, and my initial thoughts were, there was a lot of confusion surrounding the family, and it caused interest. Overall, the effects that HeLa has had on science development is tremendous. A few of the effects and contributions of HeLa include the creation of virology, the basics of genetics, cell composition development, cloning, leukemia research development, and much, much more. Overall, I think that this is a subject more people should be aware about and give more of a tribute to.